So I've got the lid off of it now. And this is from like last year's hog roast, so I don't clean it out. I think though when I'm done this year, there's just a little bit of ash. I'll probably give it just a good of a sweep out in that. But here's what I was talking about. This is the, I'm just gonna back the angle up a little bit here. So this is the lightweight page wire. It was all tacked on these various spots here, and I made 2 of them. So basically, we put the hog in, after we'll put this on the table here. We'll take the hog and I'm going to put a little oil on the outside on the skin. I'm going to put some of my seasoning on it, my Dez's famous hog rub, and then we'll flip it over, and then I'm going to inject some hog injection, just to add a little flavor and juice into the meat. And then I'm going to season the hell out of the inside cavity, and then we'll put the other thing on, and basically once that's on top of it, we start to sandwich it really tight with just some mechanics wire so that the hog, when we go to flip it over, can't slide around within the cage, because we don't want that. And then, yeah, so today's hog weighing in at about 85 pounds. Estimated cooking time is about 6 hours. At about the halfway point, we're going to flip that. And so how we start is we're going to put 20 pounds of briquettes in this pit, roughly 5 pounds per quarter. And then we're going to start it, let it all burn off. And then once it's all gone white, then the hog goes on. And then every 45 minutes, we're going to put roughly 2 pounds more per corner through this little side door down here. And we keep doing that until the hog is done. And this is the funny thing about hog cooking. Ultimately, you're looking for that 195 to 200 degrees for the shoulder, because that's when that stuff is going to fall apart beautifully and shred up nicely. But that is a little bit farther on in temperature that you would want for the legs. We try and lessen the heat at that end, but it doesn't always work. But we chop that stuff up anyhow, so it gets lost in it, and then it's all nice and juicy. So I think that's it for the technical stuff. We'll show you that whole lighting thing once we get going. So there's our hog. I ordered a 75 pounder from Prairie Abattoir, which is where I get all my pork products. I didn't look at the slip yesterday as to what its actual weight was, but it comes with the spine split. We love that because then it butterflies beautifully. Sometimes I'll keep the head on, sometimes I'll take the head off. Doesn't really matter. Today we're head on, but I usually cut off the trotters just so they're out of the way. And I'll let you know what this thing weighs. It's somewhere between 75 and 90, and in doing this process, the cook time is going to be between 5.5 to 6 hours. We're going to start that at 11 o'clock. I want it off by 5 for sure, and I'll just keep it warm with the heat that comes from the bottom. But we're serving at 6 o'clock, so if I run into a snag where I reach a stall, then I'll just have a little bit of extra time to cook. Okay. So you've got the charcoal dispersed into the corners. I have a little more charcoal in this front. This is where the shoulders are going to go. This will be at the back. And like I said, every 45 minutes we'll add hot coals in. You do that. We use this here electric charcoal starter. Basically about 15 minutes after we put that hog on the pit, I'll turn this thing on. And then at 20-25 minutes that it takes to get that all white, then we unplug it, throw that in the pit, and we repeat as often as necessary. Okay, I wanted to talk about this. This is our main tool for getting the charcoal into the pit. This is just one of those quick, little shovels that you throw in your car for those emergency snow dig-outs. I happen to have a couple of them. We don't winter here in Canada anymore, so this wasn't getting any use. So I just took the second piece of handle, which gives us the extension to reach into the corners. But we've had a few over the years, but this super lightweight thing is just the cat's meow when it comes to putting the coal in. And might as well take a few seconds here. Like I was saying earlier, this here's the Dez's famous hog rub. It's got quite a pile of stuff in it. We've been using it for about 25 years. I'll include the recipe. Let's see if I can get that up close. There you go. So we're gonna just take some canola. We're gonna rub it all over the hog. We're gonna sprinkle this generously on here. I think there's almost a kilo in this thing. By the time we get that hog all done, it's gonna be pretty close to consumed. And yeah, there you go. Okay, this is me with your handy dandy fireplace starter, barbecue starter, hog roast pit starter. So we're just going to get those coals that have been saturated with barbecue starter going. We got about half an hour before those things are going to be ready for us to put the hog on. So once that's done, we're going to start putting all the good stuff on the hog. And that's it. This stuff will start to burn off and we'll carry on with the rest of the process. Okay, so you saw me just light that a few seconds ago, and it'll take roughly 20 minutes to burn down. And I'm currently doing what you do at a hog roast. You sit around a lot. Right, it's a little bit early to start. No. So like I said, before my cameraman over there had that technical malfunction, you sit around, you do this quite a bit. Like I said, it's 10:30 in the morning, a bit early to start cracking the beers, at least in my world. I'm not speaking for you. If you feel that 10:30 is a good beer time, maybe it's mixed with some tomato juice, I don't know. You do you, I'll do me, but anyhow, we're gonna wait a few minutes and then we're gonna grease up the hog and put the seasonings on. And then the whole day is just basically sit here smelling hog roast, chilling. That's the beautiful thing about doing a hog roast. Catch you in a minute. Thank you. All right, so I'm back in the picture. This is the hog I showed earlier. We are going to get this on top of the, oh, hang on, my cameraman's checking. Am I? Well, then fix it. Okay. So you just, if there's a wiggle to the image, because my cameraman wasn't happy with the first shot there, so we, we're good. We're good. See, that's what happens when you hire a professional cameraman. They get all fussy about stuff. My cameraman, Kenny, who's hiding behind the thing, is about to come into... I thought I hit the record button. Yeah, no, see, so we are live, people. My cameraman, well, you know. Okay, hang on. I'm going to move the two-wheeler out of the way for safety purposes. We're going to get this hog, there we go, yeah. Plastic off. Oh, look how pretty that looks, folks. I wonder if I should give you a fly over the top, almost like a motion picture thing. Ooh, I'll get the mic out of the way. Yeah. See how that Prairie Abattoir splits that all just so beautifully. And I don't make any commissions flogging Prairie Abattoir. Oh, Kenny had to adjust the angle. Okay, first we have to massage the thing. Let's flip. All right, Ken, if you'll get the oil. All right. Okay, there we go. rubs the oil on its back, and then we puts it in the basket. Some of you movie buffs might get that. Oops, sorry. The little we massage gently. Kenny, do you have Des's all-purpose famous hog rub?
Honestly.
Okay. Generously sprinkle. Look at that. Even the wife came in, and she hates getting on camera, but she walked up on her own will. I want that noted. I didn't force her in. Little more. Little more. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Think of it as like sunblock, sort of, only it doesn't really block. So I think we can say that that is a pretty generous covering. Ken, what would you say?
I'd say that's fairly generous, Des.
All right, then let us flip this over one more.
They got a little extra right there.
Well, that's okay. We're good. Okay, we flip one more time. Center it on the rack. That looks pretty good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is where we, oh. I gotta be careful how I moan because people might take that the wrong way. It's such a beautiful thing though. Now, wait, we're not done here. Please take that thing over there with the brine in it. Give it a bit of a shake before you peel the lid off. Watch that the lid does not. Good enough. You can just bring that and set it here. I'll hold that. You can grab that injector over there. See, he's not just a cameraman. He's kind of like a Sioux barbecue. Is that what we say? Like, we're not calling ourselves chefs here. There it is. The Binford 5000 briner. He'll hold that in there. Okay, now we're talking. You saw that happen. A little in there. Easy. Little in there. Shoulder. Get the hock. Whoops, that's me. In some countries, they'd call that a little bit of a premature injection. I'm going to get a little down into the belly, maybe. There we go. Here. Oh yeah. Whoop. Good enough for me and the girls I dance with. That can all go in there. Oops. Don't want to stab you. Oh yeah, our coals are just about white. Now comes the generous. Don't be shy. More here. Let's get up in here. Oh yeah. You know, we've taken pictures of this and done videos in the past, and you know, the one thing that's just a crying shame, you can't smell this. This is that. I wish there was such a thing as smell-o-vision, but there isn't. So anyhow, I think we've got this about as good as we wanted, and we're going to now start the wiring process. Inside. Okay. See, like I was saying earlier on, like this here, like the Hog weighs whatever, but these things were way lighter than the original ones, which were 1-inch tubing and expansion metal. So it just makes it a little bit easier to,
How long you want this?
oh, 36 inches, 30 inches. Just makes it easier. If you cut them really short when you're trying to do things, it's cheap stuff. It's, of course, well, don't cut it yet because it's, hang on. Looks like we have a wire dispenser now.
We're using it all.
So I'm gonna slip to the old line, dress them up, folks, can't take them anywhere.
For the record, normally there's more people helping out, but they haven't shown up yet.
Actually, just lift that, just so I want to slide it at this end. No, the bottom one.
Oh, bottom one?
Yeah. Okay. So you want to get this wire as close to the carcass as you can, and then overlap.
You knew this was a wire dispenser in the corner.
Yeah, maybe we should patent it now. So give it a press. And just tighten it up like that. And then we'll tuck those loose wires in there. You get it. Oh, you're doing this with bare hands. I've got the old gorilla gloves on.
No, it's when you called for help, I was just jumped right in without, you know.
Yeah.
That's when we'll do the soap commercial for soap.
Sure, yeah.
And a couple piece of wire.
Probably 2 more, I think. I can take these off. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what it looks like here. So there you can see. Now you just bundle all the wires up, everything is compressed, but you can see there's wires on the side all the way around and at the tail, at the shoulder. So this hog, when we go to flip it, may shift a little bit, but it won't slide right out. And there we go, just about pure white. So we're gonna put this on. I'm gonna go get a temperature probe. I'll tell you that. I think we can put, but I wanna swap ends. I got a more coal at this end, so it'll be hotter. And we're gonna need that for the shoulders. Okay. Which way do you wanna go? Okay. Ready? Okay, not yet. We're not gonna put the lid on. Okay, I'm gonna go get a temperature probe. I'm gonna hang that in there. And oh yeah, I gotta go do the probe yet. So typically when this is operating, I've done it before, but we'll do it for the video. We're gonna operate inside that thing at about 275 to 3 1/4, and sometimes it gets a little higher on a hot day. But we'll let you know because we've got a probe in there. So this is just my my Inkbird thermometer set. I'm just going to set the dangling probe in here, just so we know what the temperature of the oven is. I'll dangle it like that. We got to make sure it's not reflecting what the hog is. Okay, so we're basically hanging in the middle of the pit between the ends, just close to the leading edge. And I think that's it. Once we get the lid on, we'll get things all tidied up here, and then we'll come back and we're going to start cooking the coals in about 15 minutes, and I'll show you that procedure when that's done. Back in a bit. So there you have it. Pig's in the pit, lid is on. We're going to clean this up, get it out of the way. And then now just a part of roughly every 45 minutes, put the coals in. And at the halfway point, which it's 10 after 11, we're going to go for 3 hours, flip this thing over. Then the final 3 hours, and when it's finally ready, I'll move a little bit of the coals to the center. We'll flip the pig over one more time so that it's skin side down, just to crisp that up. And that'll be it. We'll show you some of those steps along the way. So I just took a look. We got the lid on, and currently we're showing 253 degrees, which is a really nice temperature to cook anything at for that long, slow process. But this will get hotter as we continue to add coals throughout the day. Like I said, the lid just went on and things are still warming up. But one more piece of information. So there may be some curiosity as to why I had my barbecue starter sitting out here, because obviously you can tell it's sitting out here in the sun drying. It's drying because I had to put the hose on it because I wasn't paying attention, and some of the coals had rolled back onto the handle and there was a bit of meltage here. So when we lifted it out, this handle area was smoking pretty good. So I hosed it down. I didn't hose it right inside, but it stopped melting around the edge, and hopefully I can use it to continue on with the show. Otherwise, we'll just have to go back to starting with the propane or the propellant, and it's just not my favorite way of doing it. Anyhow, safety tip, keep an eye on your things so that they don't get too close to the handle. There we go. Okay, so it's that time. We put this in roughly 11:15. It's just about noon now. And so we've got our coals ready. So I'm just going to open up the grate, move this off to the side. And like I said, we've got basically about 2 pounds in each corner, and we just keep doing that every 45 minutes. So Kenny's going to follow me around. About a quarter of the load. Just reach in nice and deep to the far corner. You got that? Now a little more on the hams. See what I say about how lightweight this thing is? There we go. Now, it's probably a good idea to just put a thermal glove on, just so you don't burn your fingers on the handle here. And that's it, easy peasy. I'm going to put another 10 pounds or 8 pounds in there, and then I'll start this thing again maybe, and then we'll do it again later. So it's 1:34. We're going to do one more coal put in there. At 2 o'clock, we're going to end up flipping this thing. We'll get that video. And currently hovering at 275. So things are coming on beautifully. I just checked on that. My son Aaron's going to do the coal work. I'll open the door for him. I got the glove on. Nice style. Notice that style there. hot coal on the ground, so anybody in bare feet there may find that somewhat painful. Oh yes.
That shovel's nice.
See, that shovel's nice. Remember I said, that's a, go find yourself one of those emergency road thing, lightweight, super easy to do this job compared to the old steel one that we had. All right. Excellent job. Okay, so it's time to flip the hog. I got a couple of assistants over there that are going to help with this. So we're going to peel the lid off. They're going to reach in, pair of gloves, and I will zoom in with the camera. So I'll be behind the camera now. Okay, guys. Oh yeah, let me take a look at what that looks like. Oh yeah. So just a second, we have to watch the probe. Needs to come out for a second. Yep. So you should be able to just grab the top grate and lift it out. You don't have to go deep. Set it up on the bricks.
Set it on the side.
Yep. And then get yourself positioned accordingly.
Flip it on the side spot here, then we'll put it on.
Sure. Oh yeah, look at that. Whoop. There we go. So I'll just hover over that. And then the lid goes back on. Oh, that is excellent. And that's how it's done, folks. Easy peasy. Especially if you're the camera guy. Okay, so it's time. It's flip time. You can see it down in there. I got a nice crew of guys here. We're going to do the flip over, and then we're going to put some coals underneath to crisp up that skin, and we're almost to where we want to be. Another pair of gloves. Second flipper.
Coming in.
Okay, so here's the guys. We're gonna.
First, gonna pick it up, move it onto the side.
Okay. Just the top rack?
You can grab the top rack.
Okay. You got enough room to get your fingers in? Yep.
Oh yeah.
And then figure out where you need to be.
Yep.
Okay. Ready when you are.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. Okay, and then we just put it right back.
Okay, ready when you are.
Yep. Okay. So this is now the completed hog. It's reached the temperatures that we want. It's completely roasted. We're going to throw our last roll of coals directly underneath it just to get a little more crisp on the skin, and we're going to start cooking all the other stuff that goes with it. And then, of course, once that stuff's getting closer to ready, we'll come out and we'll start carving this bad boy up.
Right.
There you go. Okay, so basically I missed the part where we started tearing this all up. But I've basically pulled the hams off the bones, got everything all pulled out. We put a little of the mop sauce on it. We make our own here. It's nothing complicated, just barbecue sauce, applesauce, some Jack Daniels when we're dealing okay with the United States, but right now it's a Canadian version, and a bit of molasses, and that's what we spread all over top of this on a bun. There you go.